Hi everybody, it's Norma and I'm here with an Empties video, and actually I'm going to call this my May-June video because the majority of these candles were what I was burning in the month of May, but I didn't finish them quite in time for them to make my May Empties videos. They kind of lingered a few days longer. Some of them lingered into the first week of June. So most of these were finished in May, with the exception of a couple that I just finished the last few days. But frankly, since I'm doing the Empties video, I'm just going to include them in this video because I still have to do another Empties video for the month of June. I have to film my what I am burning now in June video tonight, because if I wait until next weekend, a lot of these candles are going to be finished. So I'm just gonna get this one out of the way, do my what I'm burning now video, and then probably in a couple weeks I'm going to have yet another Empties video for the month of June. So let's get to it. June has been working out much better than May, thank goodness. But like I said, a lot of these are May candles, and I had some successes and some not. But for the most part, I was really happy with what you see before you on the table. So I'm going to start in the back. I had only one Colonial candle in this group, and this is my Southern Tea, which I love. I really love this candle. And unfortunately it's been discontinued from Colonial. If I had known that, I would have really stocked up on it. It was one day it was there and the next day it was gone. I had no clue. I have, I think, one or two more of these. I think I have two, and then I got some of the little 3.5 ounces, but yeah, I was afraid to even burn this because I didn't want it to go away. But perfect candle, performed beautifully, no burn issues. For those of you who have been following Colonial, this does have the black coat on it, not the red coat, and that red coat has been associated with some changes in the wick that have been causing some burn issues in the larger jars. But this was flawless. I did have to trim the wicks because they were strong scent throw. Perfect candle. I love the scent. I can't rate this candle highly enough. Why Colonial Candle discontinued it is beyond me, because I loved it. This is a Crossroads candle, and this was a surprise actually. I did do a review when I first got this candle because Crossroads was having another flash sale type of thing, and so I was trying to get up some Crossroads review. And I mean, frankly, I really didn't care for this candle that much, but for one reason and one reason only. It's just not a scent that really appeals to me. It's like a strawberry vanilla candle with a hint of jasmine. And when I ordered it knowing that I'm not a fan of strawberry scented candles, but I was hoping the jasmine would come out a little bit more. But to me, I get more, to me it smells like Yankee candle strawberry buttercream, but a little bit more flowery, because you do get a hint of the jasmine. But I have to say, this was a flawless, perfectly performing candle as well. Now you see some soot on here. That is my fault. I was involved in a project last night, and I totally forgot to check on some of my candles, and they were burning longer than I normally would let them go without checking on them and trimming the wicks. So this soot is just from last night, because as you can see how big the wicks got. I was like horrified when I saw it. I was like, oh no, because I really wanted to show you guys this candle, how flawless and clean the burn was, and it totally was. And as you can see, this is a white wax candle, and you guys know I love white wax. It didn't even discolor, because a lot of the white wax candles end up turning like a dingy gray color. This did not. It did not do that at all. It was a flawless burn, so I have to give kudos to Crossroads for the burn on this candle. The scent was okay if you guys liked, you know, like a strawberry buttercream scent. I know a lot of you guys out there do like that type of scent. It's just for me, you know, not my type of thing. But you know what? It was okay. I had it in my large room. It was going with some strong floral candles, so it was kind of like a buffer. And every once in a while I could get a whiff of it, so the throw was, you know, pretty decent on this. When I did my initial review, I had it in my bathroom and it was really light. But it's been sitting in my closet for a couple months, so maybe it marinated a little bit more. I don't know. It was okay. I was surprised. I liked it better than I thought I would. Then over here is Yankee Tahitian Tiare flower. And this is one I got a couple years ago. This is a 2014 pour. I guess it was last year. And this was a huge disappointment for me. I love that label though. I mean, you know, right now it's available during the semi-annual sale, and I was tempted just to pick up a couple more just because I love, 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 love this label. It's just gorgeous, and Tahitian Tiare flowers sound so exotic. But I don't know if I got a dud, because I know a lot of people have been raving about this scent, but it just didn't do it for me. First of all, it was a slow burner. I don't think I ever got a complete wax pull on it. And, you know, part of it's my fault because I had, in fact, a lot of these large jars that I'm going to show you, I just didn't really have the burn time last month for a lot of these. And I don't care if I have just, you know, a couple hours, I'm still going to burn my Yankee Candle large jars, and then I'll just, you know, fold the wax over or, you know, deal with it later. Sometimes I have a long weekend that I can, you know, correct any issues that I have created. But it was a slow burner on top of my not having time to burn. So you can see, you know, some residue issues. I did have to cut out the wax a couple times because it was tunneling on me. And the scent just didn't do it for me. I mean, it just, I could barely smell it when I stuck my nose in the jar. It had no scent throw, and I didn't really even care for the scent that much. There was a note in here that reminded me of champaca blossom, and I didn't care for that one either. So I do have another one of these because I bought two of them at the same time last year. And frankly, I don't know if I'd get it again. I mean, I'm tempted to try it again because so many people love it, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have gotten a dud, but yeah, it didn't work for me. This candle, I'm just going to skip. This is Bath & Body Works Island Tiare flower. This one I loved so much more. I had them both burning in the same room at the same time. And this one I did a review on, and it started out light, like the first 2-3 burns, you could barely smell it, but then it really kicked in. And I just loved the sweetness of the coconut with the floral. I love the Island Tiare flower, and I would definitely get this one again when it goes on sale. Tahitian Tiare flower, just, I don't know. That was a huge disappointment. Edelweiss. This is a candle that I got free from Yankee. You guys may remember, I think it was around the holiday time. Gosh, I can't remember if it was this past December or last January. They had everyone change their password for the website. And for your inconvenience, they sent you a free candle. So my free candle that I picked was Edelweiss. And this was okay. I thought it was going to be a lot like Loves Me, Loves Me Not, but it is a different scent. It's not the same, but it's, you know, kind of along that lines. This is like a fresh floral. In my bathroom, it did pretty well with the throw. Unlike a lot of the candles, which start out weak and get stronger toward the end, this one was kind of the opposite. It started out really strong, and then it kind of got lost a little bit of the scent as it went on. But, you know, it was okay. I think I might have one more that I ordered after I got this. Would I get it again if it ever comes back? I don't know. Probably not. It wasn't really special. You know, it was just one of these. And actually, the other one I got, I probably won't burn. I'll probably just keep for my collection. But yeah, it was okay. Like I said, all my large jars, you're going to see this burn issue. I didn't have time for it. I think this one I also had to chunk out a little bit because it was tunneling. But most of the burn issues you are going to see have been my fault because I didn't have time to get a wax pull. This one was a success with me. This is Beach Holiday. and I didn't have time to get a review up on it, but I really like this one. It's your basic, you know, beach type candle, you know, fresh air, ozone, sea salt type scent. It's not as strong as Bay Breeze. I mean, that one, Bay Breeze, is like in your face, salty air. This is a much more subtle version, along the same veins as Turquoise Sky, Ocean Star. All of those, Turquoise Sky, Ocean Star, and Beach Holiday, they're all similar, but they're different. I think Turquoise Sky is a little bit more stronger, soapier. The Ocean Star is a little bit more of that fresh aloe smell, and this is something kind of in between the two of them. I really liked it. I really didn't have any burn issues with it. It wasn't as strong as I would like. I had it in my bathroom so I could smell it there, and then I usually paired it with a matching tart or votive. And the tart was really strong. I had the tart first, and that is what compelled me to buy the candle, because the tart was really, really strong. And I'm kind of disappointed that the scent was not part of the semi-annual sale, because I would have gotten some more tarts and probably another candle if it had been, because I just think that it's a perfect bathroom type of scent candle. I just like those salty sea air type of scents in the bathroom. But it's not part of the sale. It was, you know, staying in the line for the summer. As you can see, some residue there. I can't remember what happened with this one, because I don't. Oh, it did. I did have some burn issues in the beginning. That's what it was. And so I had to cut out some of the wax and throw it in the warmer. And then after that, it corrected itself. So it's a little bit sloppy because I had to chunk it out. But I did like Beach Holiday, and I would get it again. White Gardenia. Beautiful classic scent from Yankee. If you guys like florals, it smells like gardenia. It's a heavy gardenia scent. It's a little bit of soapiness to it, but not too much. I don't like soapy scented candles in the florals, but a lot of them do have that scent, so I have to take it with a grain of salt. A little bit is okay. It smells like a gardenia. It's ironic because I burnt this last summer, and I only went like halfway with it. I never finished it because it was like too strong for me. I don't know, but I think I tried it in the winter time. So this time I burned it in the summer where I have windows open and stuff, and it didn't like choke me out of the room or anything. I liked it. Would get it again. I have gotten it again. It is being seasonally retired right now. It is part of the semi-annual sale. So if you guys like it, you might want to snag it up. It is different from the sheer gardenia that is out there now. And it's kind of funny because at first when I got the sheer gardenia, I think last year, when I did a cold sniff on the two side by side, I really couldn't tell the difference. But now I can definitely say there is a difference to them. They're not the same. This is a heavier, more true to life gardenia smell, where the sheer gardenia is a lighter, I don't want to say sweeter, maybe sweeter. It's different. It's different. I haven't done a review on it. I should. I know I'm behind on reviews. I apologize, which is why I'm kind of going a little bit more in depth in my empties today because of that. But if you like gardenias, check that one out. And, well, skip again because doing gardenias. Another good gardenia scent is Bath & Body Works Rainforest Gardenia. This one is very similar in smell. I mean, gardenia is really what you're going to get in both of those candles. This was really strong. I initially was going to put 2 of these in my palm leaf hurricanes. I have one on each end table, and it was too strong, too overpowering. It is stronger than the Yankees version, believe it or not, and that one's pretty good, you know, has a pretty good strength to it. But having 2 of them in that location, because my kitchen counter is right behind there, and when I was standing in the kitchen, it was like choking me out. It's like, okay, no, can't do it. Moved it to this table here. I had it sitting in my pineapple over there, and 1 was fine, 2 too strong, too strong. Rainforest Gardenia, like I said, great scent if you love gardenias. Okay, so, okay, last Yankee candle large jar is Ginger Dusk. This is one of the UK scents. You can only get it online. And love, love, love the label. The label would induce me to buy it again, even if I didn't like the scent, but I love this scent. It's just like a sweet, warm ginger. It actually blends very well with Island Tiare flower, which I believe has ginger in it. I did do a review on this, and it just says spice, but I'm pretty sure the spice is ginger, you know, the same ginger that is in here. So the two candles were beautiful together. Loved it. I wish it was stronger. I wish it was stronger. That's the only complaint I have, but I absolutely love the scent, and I want to get more next time they have some kind of sale, and I'd probably, you know, get some more tarts or something to boost it, because I really enjoyed this scent. Good job on that one, Yankee, for something different. And then I have one more Yankee candle. This is my World Journeys Vera Cruz Vanilla. And this one smells just like vanilla extract. It did really good, paraffin wax. I had one wick peter out before the other one, but other than that, it did start out, I have to say, my very first burn, I was really concerned because I picked up a few of these at Home Goods when they came out. And my very first burn of this, I had puny wick syndrome, and I was like, oh no, I got all those vanilla Vera Cruz. You know, what am I going to do? But it did correct itself. I didn't trim the wick for, you know, several burns, and it did eventually correct itself, and eventually I did have to start trimming the wicks. So, whew, thank goodness for that. You know, I didn't have any other really issues. And this scent got stronger and stronger as it went down. The last couple burns, the oil was just oozing out. And it was throwing really good. So I've had really good luck with the World Journeys. I think there's only been one or two, and I can't remember what they are, that, you know, were kind of a bust for me. But definitely check out the World Journey candles at your local Marshall Home Goods store. And then we have my Bath & Body Works Southern Sweet Tea, which I've gone on and on about it, so I don't need to talk about it anymore. Love the candle. It was a White Barn exclusive. I pretty much wiped my stores out of stock. And I just wish I had more, because I have like a couple going now, and it's like, ugh, I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm out of all my tea candles. I hope they come up with something. And then last but not least, this is a Light My Soy candle, and I lost the lid. I don't know where the lid is, but this was sweet tea, which I did do a review on. As a tea scent, it was disappointing. To me, it didn't really smell like tea, like Southern Sweet Tea or the Southern Tea, but it was more like a floral. I would compare it more to a chamomile tea. And, you know, it was okay. I was burning it in my lantern, and it should have been a part of my video that I'm going to do tonight, but I finished it off last night, so I can't do that. It blended well because I have a lot of florals going on, as you guys will see later on. And so it blended itself very well with the tea candles and the floral candles I had going on. And it was a strong thrower, I have to say. You know, in my big room, I could definitely smell it in the area. So strength-wise, it was a good performer, which surprised me, because when I initially started this, when I did my initial review, I had it in my bedroom, and I couldn't really smell it that much. So I moved it into my, what is that thing called? My lantern, and because it's too big, the bottom is too big to fit into any of my hurricanes. So I put it into my lantern, and about halfway through is when it really started to kick in with a scent throw. So I don't know if it's because, you know, these soy candles that are hand poured, they need to cure. Maybe it just needed some more curing time. But it did better than I thought. But I probably wouldn't get it again, because I just love these other tea scents so much better. And I guess that's it. That is what I was burning in May and for the first week of June. So stay tuned for my What I'm Burning Now in June video. And then, like I said, a couple of weeks, you're going to see another Empties. So if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day.